Today I'm going to work on my bike again. I just found out that I have something wrong. I think it's wrong. Well, I'm going to check it out anyhow. I have heated grips on my bike, and it's springtime in Michigan, and it's a nice thing to have, heated grips. So what I'm going to do is check my throttle grip because it doesn't seem to be heating like the left grip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that apart, and I'm going to find out if when I had my handlebars changed, they didn't make the connection well, and maybe it came loose, or maybe I just never noticed that it wasn't working. I don't know. So I'm going to tear that apart. I don't know if anyone's ever pulled that apart to put heated grips on or to see how that's done, but let's get into that. All right, the first thing I have to do now is I've got to take my, this is the quad lock powered phone mount. So I'm going to take that off. In order to do that, I have to get in and remove these screws. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I can move this unit here out of the way so that I can get at the 4 screws. There are 4 screws. Here's one, there's one there, and then the other one's buried, and that's why I've got to take that off. So once I split this apart, then this should pull right out, and then there should be a wire connected probably about at this point. So I'm just hoping that I'm able, if it's disconnected, I'm able to reach in there and grab it with something and pull it out, make the connection again, and hopefully that's the whole issue with this grip. Well, the first thing I've done is, because I'm a little anal, I put a little piece of tape in here and put a line on it so that when I take this unit off, I can put it on exactly the same way, because I like where this grip is, the rotation. Now I'm not sure if there's a little pin on here and a hole in the bar that lines it up, but just in case there is not one, then this will solve that issue and I can get it back exactly to the same position. Well, okay, that was a bust. I took the unit apart, and this part does have a hole in the bars, and there's a pin, and that I didn't have to tape that for rotational, putting it back rotationally as it was. This one I did, and it's a good thing. So I've got that exactly where it was, so that's perfect. But the connection was still made. This was still connected. So it's very possible that the coil in here or something is burnt out, and if that's the case, I'm going to need a new grip. But for now, it's 70 degrees out in Michigan, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a ride, and I'm going to check something else out. I have a Cardo unit on my helmet, communicator, and I bought a new Insta 360 X4, 5, the latest one, 5 I think, and I was told that I can Bluetooth connect that 360 camera to my Cardo, so I can use the microphone that's in the helmet, and I'll be able to record audio using my Cardo unit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what it takes to connect the Cardo unit up to the Insta 360 and go for a ride and check it out. Okay, we got us all hooked up. It took a little bit to figure this out. One of the things I like to do, I like to have my Cardo unit connected to the phone, because I listen to XM Sirius radio, and I found out that if I have that Bluetooth connection between my phone and the Cardo, I have an issue with hooking up the Insta 360 X5
the Cardo. What I have to do is I have to turn off the Bluetooth in my phone so that I have no connection, automatic connection. Get around this terrible piece of concrete here. Yeah, a little bit of bad concrete here. Once I turn this off, then I can turn the Insta 360 on, put this back in Bluetooth search mode again, and then it will come up listed, click on it, and it connects. I think. We'll find out. So that's what we're doing, is we're checking it out. Now, one of the things I have not figured out, and I have to do this with riding with some other people, to find out if I'm in mesh mode, am I still connected up to the Cardo? Okay, we're going into a metro park here, and I'm going to have to buy a pass. Thank you very much. You have a great day. Okay, we've got that done. I have my season pass. I'll be good for the season. We have about 6 to 8 races have out at the St. Clair Metro Park. It used to be called the Metro Park, Metropolitan Beach. Usually ride over to this park, which is Stony Creek. And we're going to cruise around here a little bit and do a little more talking here. Hopefully this is sounding okay. So this is a new camera for me, the X5. I gave away my, what was it, an X3? Or an X2? I think it was an X2 or an X3. X3. And I gave that to my nephew. And he's a budding photographer, videographer, and yeah, so he's got something to play with. I told him to go on YouTube University to figure out how to use it. All right, we're over here now by the boat launch, and when we have the RC boats sailing, we usually sail right over here in this little bay. Yeah, if you go over to my other YouTube channel called Rick's Hobbies, you can see one of the events that was out here, and I videoed one of the races, and basically we sail right out here in this little bay. Beautiful day. Someone's on their kayak. This is a nice park. I remember when I was first learning how to sail a real boat. I bought a Hobie 16. It wasn't my first boat, it was my second boat. But I used to bring it out here and sail it on this lake. And to be honest with you, that boat is too fast and too big for this lake. It was okay though. Now, if you look over to your left here, my left, there are some Hobies, and yeah, I see quite a few actually, some brindles too. Now, I also have on this channel, there's a video of our Guinness World Record ride, Indian Guinness World Record ride attempt. We attempted to break the record. We did not. But we had a few hundred Indians, no other bikes, just Indians, and we got them to ride around this park, which was more than enough distance for a ride. So it really worked out great. We worked in conjunction with the park rangers and authorities, and I had a group of friends that did not have Indians, 10 of them actually, and they were from the Great Lakes Road Riders. And I had them come around to each one of these turnoffs. These are little picnic areas, and they would sit there, and when we came around, they would block the traffic so no one could come out and interrupt our parade. Our left over here is a golf course, and I had somebody sitting in that also. So between them and the police, they really did a great job. So anyways, that's this park. And I hope, as I said, this is a short video. I hope that the audio does work. And I still have one more test to make, and that will be to see if I can get the mesh hookup where I can hear other riders and myself. So until next time,